Fucker, you've walked into the wrong house if you're starving hungry, because...
I'm always walking into the wrong, but when I come up here to see George, I'm not walking into the wrong. I'm sorry to call it this, I'm starving hungry, God.
I know, it's the worst house to come to. I'm famished.
I've been around 3 of my friends. I went around David Waring's. Yeah. He said to me, do you want sandwiches or egg on toast? So he said, well, I'm run down. He said, you do them. He said, we'll have egg on toast and beans on toast, you see. So I got the bread out. And then out comes this heavy guy and I said, look, I've got to go to work tomorrow. I've got to go to sleep. He said, if you want violence, you can have it. You can come outside. He said,
can't have it inside.
So he said, you either go to your room. He said, I've got to go and do a hard day's work. I've got to go and do a day's work tomorrow. So I had to leave.
So bank holiday.
I had to leave. God, I didn't think of that. You're right. So he was lying, you see. I thought he was lying. Right. So I didn't get no egg on toast. Goodbye to egg on toast. The heavy guys win, you see. And as I was walking around watching all these blokes in cars, yes, the heavy guys win, you see. The heavy guys are all on top.
The heavy guys are all on top?
The heavy guys win, yeah. I mean, this guy's really heavy. So, no egg on toast. We was going to have egg on toast and beans on toast. Oh. I had to leave.
Well, you can just imagine you've had egg on toast or beans on toast, and now I give you a cup of tea to wash it down.
My head couldn't imagine it, but my belly's not sort of in agreement with my head.
No.
He's nice, I like him. I know you. I've seen you on the telly.
Yes, I've been there.
Yes, it is you. Yes, he's great. I want you to know that I admire you. You're very funny and very good comedian. I saw you on the television with another guy, and you were saying, yes, you were doing that skit where you were saying we're lesbians. I thought that was a good.
Yeah, the synchronised swimming. Yes.
I saw him on the telly. He's fantastic.
The Sunday Times. There was an article about Parents' Walk yesterday.
Parents' Walk.
Yeah.
Don't mention. I'm fed up. I've been walking. Look, I must have been walking. I feel as if I've been walking for 1,000 years. That's all I ever do is walk. That's all I ever get is pain. My head hurts. My head aches. My feet are sore. That's all I ever. What I had is.
I thought you were meant to be fit with walking.
Fit. That's another myth. That's just.
So I'm doing better just sitting. I walk about 50 yards to get down here.
Churchill had it right, if you can't lay down, sit down. If you can't sit down, I forget how it goes. If you can't
fall asleep, if you can't fall asleep, sit down again.
Is that what you said?
Winston, good old George. I'm sorry to bother you this late hour. I'm desperate, you see. I've been around 3 of my friends. We were just about to have egg on. Well, I didn't mind. He said, do you mind doing it? I said, can I please swim, He said, do you mind doing it, you see?
Sit down.
So I was about to do beans on toast and egg on toast. And out came this really heavy guy, and said, I've got to work tomorrow. So I had to leave. So I didn't get beans on toast and egg on toast.
How heavy was he?
Really heavy.
Half a ton?
He wasn't as big as you two, but he's about 6 foot. 6'1".
Working tomorrow.
I knew he was. Well, he went on. Anyway, he was. So, of course, David immediately David said, that's not very Christian, he said,
I've got no sugar. You got any sugar on you? Have you got any sugar? You've usually got a bit of sugar.
I could have got some, I didn't think I had.
Only one?
Yeah, I think that's it.
That's it?
Hang on, George. I've got 2, yes.
You got 2?
I won't take sugar.
You'll have a cup of tea then?
I'll have a cup of tea, no sugar.
You don't take sugar, do you?
Yeah, I don't inject it, but I take it in tea.
I've got tea bags. Do you need tea bags?
No, I got tea.
Okay.
You got your spoon?
Oh no, I left it behind. I came out without it. Came out without my spoon. It's like coming out without your gun.
You got any bread, George?
No. I've got really. I got a bit of alpin.
Alpin. Well, I could get some beans.
Would you like a roll up? I mean, would you like a smoke?
Yeah, I'd love one. I'll get some beans. And George can cook. It's about fucking time to do something.
Listen, I think you're great. I think you're fantastic. I saw you in the street and I thought, that's the guy, you know. A few weeks ago.
Get some beans.
He's such a lovely man, isn't he? I saw him on the television with another guy. First time I ever saw him, you know, on some... and he cracked a marvellous joke, him and his mate. He said, we're lesbians. I thought that was very good, you know, we're lesbians. What?
Do you read?
No.
Don't you?
But that is that really him. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
It is him, isn't it? He looks like him.
This is a report about Captain Rainbow's Universal Party. It mentions Peter as well. It was in the Sunday Times.
Who's
yes.
Peter?
That's Peter Cook.
He's very nice. No, that's not Peter Cook. Of course not. That's the bloke who was on the telly cracking all those jokes.
That's Peter Cook.
What, the one who's...
Peter Cook and Dudley Moore, that's Peter.
Well, they've been around for years.
Of course they are.
They've been around for years. But they're not comedians, are they?
Of course they are. You know, Peter sits on the bench like you with the hat and he plays the air whiskey.
Dudley Moore, that seems familiar. Dudley Moore, that name, those names seem very familiar to me.
Peter Cook and Dudley Moore.
You mean that actually is him? You mean I've actually met at close hand, at close quarters, the man that I saw on television was cracking all those marvellous jokes. You've got any of those?
Let's see how George rates as a cook. Beans, tin tomatoes, bread, and butter. Maybe a pack of meal.
Sorry to be a nuisance.
Not at all, not to me.
Anyway, my name's John. Pleased to meet you.
John Peter.
Yeah. I was in the Warren Watch shop and I saw you go by and I thought, I saw you go past.
George, are you going to cook those beans or do I have to do it?
Well, I've got to discover how to turn the cook on first.
He's only been here about 2 years. I'll just turn the cooker on this. Needs a wife or something.
Yeah, this bloke was, you know, he wasn't
Large.
Oh, this bloke tonight, I'm not kidding, he was really heavy. He was, I mean, he said, if you want, he said, do you want violence, you know? He was having to go at poor old David, you know, and David said, that's not very Christian. So I had to leave, you know. We were going to have beans on toast and on toast.
It wasn't written that way. You were meant to come round here and have beans on bread.
Don't you have a toaster?
No.
Well, you can lay the bread on the electric grill then.
Electric grill. That means we have to turn that other light back on.
It's about time to use this thing.
I like your hat, it's better than mine.
Well, I like your hat.
That's great.
I like hats altogether.
Yeah, but that's got more of a country look about it, I think. Yeah, that's got more of a country look about it. Thanks for letting me in, George.
Now then, what does one do? Does one just plop these in the saucepan as they are? Just
Yeah, add a bit of butter and some pepper if you have it.
Yeah, I think there is. You pour some butter.
Yeah, the butter is there. Available butter.
So you stick a bit of butter in.
Would you like a roll-up?
No, I don't think.
It's nice tobacco, well, it's not bad.
Then stir it around.
Stir it around.
That's what they say on the instructions. I'm not sure if they're right or not. Empty contents of Heinz beans tin. First time I've seen George cooking.
First time I've seen myself cooking for many years.
Well, no doubt you don't like the sight of it.
Oh, I'm a good cook. Well, I'm not bad. I'm not a bad cook.
Well, perhaps we ought to take over. I'm not sure things are going well down
No,
there.
things are going excellently. We should all be farting together very shortly.
Fasting or farting?
Farting.
I don't know why beans have this mythological connotation. It's like it's written somewhere in the Bible, you have to fart if you have beans. It's not true. Fart if you have anything to eat.